Hello, welcome to my car. Welcome to the inside of my car. I'm doing a little road trip today, planning for a road tour, driving tour, cruise through my group,
Head
Coffee...
south on Wilson Road south towards Slip, then slide right onto Old Coach Road.
Coffee Catch Car Collective, which is sort of a coffee catch group that I started just for like-minded people that are into their cars. And we're doing coffee catch-ups quite often in the weekends, just for a chat and a coffee, and we often pair up with the Euro Car Club here in the Bay of Plenty, and we do cruises to various places. So I've come up with a cruise which looks quite good. I'm a bit of a fan of hydroelectric dams, which locally are on the Waikato River quite often, so that's where we're headed today. So come along. I won't show too much driving. I've just sort of got my camera set up for a little bit of that, and I'll show you a couple of the spots that we're stopping at. They've reinstated a lot of our speed limits that were knocked back to 80 kilometres an hour. They've reinstated back up to 100 kilometres an hour, which most places they've done it in I tend to agree with. Sorry if I'm talking really loudly, I'm wearing a lav mic and I haven't used them that much, so I'm used to sort of like talking at my camera. And so, yeah, they've reinstated a lot of the 80 kph speed limits back up to 100, which is great, because 80 on some of these, which are really open roads, 80 k's is really hard to drive at. It's sort of, it's a weird speed to keep concentration at, whereas 100 kind of flows naturally.
Exit the roundabout onto State Highway 30.
Going back to what I was saying about my group, Coffee Catch Car Collective, sort of started it's probably nearly a couple of years ago, and just for casual coffee catch-ups with like-minded people. And we did a cruise. We sort of talked about doing a cruise over to Cambridge to Ross Brothers Museum, which you can see. I'll put a link to that down below. We did a cruise over to that, and really fantastic museum that was put together by family who own a excavation business. So they've got classic cars, they're right into racing. I think they've raced classic cars all their lives and built all sorts of sort of classic racing machines. And they've also got the most amazing collection of excavation machines, which even if you're not really into, I think as soon as I started looking at the machines, and you'll see them in the video if you watch it, it just takes you back, you know, as a guy, it just takes you back to your boyhood memories when you used to be out in the sandpit with your toy tractors and your, you know, earth movers and all that. It's very cool, and they've got an amazing car collection, lots of birds. And yeah, so that's the first cruise that we did as a group. We did that with the Euro Car Club, because we're only a small group, but Christian, who's the organiser in the Bay of Plenty for the Euro Car Club, there's him, myself, and Owen, and maybe Hugo, who's a photographer. Call ourselves Cruise Control HQ, and we sort of put our heads together a little bit and come up with cruises that we can do in conjunction with Coffee Catch Car Collective and Euro Car Club. So that's what this cruise will be. The drive that I'm doing today, it's really just to suss out, because a lot of these roads I've never actually been on. And we are just about there. Yeah, we are.
You have arrived.
So I'll give you a quick little look. Bear with me. Right, so this is Ohakuri Dam. So this is going to be our first stop. There's a few different places to pull up, and it's quite cool because you can you're driving over the dam. There's the chute. Never know, it might be open when we come for our drive tour. But it's just interesting. Cool place for photos. Hopefully this is not too windy sounding. But yeah. I think it's very picturesque. Tell you what, turn my camera around. It's flipping cold. It's still winter here in New Zealand, and it's probably the coldest time of the year. But how's that? Pretty cool, eh? I think so anyway. And there's a spot way down there in the distance that we'll drive past. Way down there in the distance, where you can drive up to or onto, but it's a little bit of an edge to drive up onto. The lake itself, there is a road that goes down there as like a reserve, but we won't do that. Definitely won't be swimming. It is really, really cold. I'm gonna get back in my car in a minute. It looks a bit manky down there. It's okay, but yeah. So this will be our first stop anyway, guys. And we're gonna call it the Dam Drive, or the Dam Cruise. The Dam Cruise. Anyway, we'll, sorry, my videoing's a bit amateurish because I'm just holding my camera. I haven't got my gimbal. Well, I've got it, but I've got my camera set up for the car. The old suction cup mount. Right, we'll mount back up in the car and carry on. So the next stop is, gosh, my car looks good. We all think that, don't we? We love our cars. It's definitely an illness. So the next stop is the Ballroom Cafe. So it's not too far. I think it's only 20 minutes from here. So I'll run the camera for a little while and then I'll show you the ballroom. Okay, we'll try something different. Mount you up there on the windscreen and hope you don't fall off. So there's a few spots you can park. You can go, show you when we get there, there's really high curbs, so definitely can't park up on those areas. Can go in here. We'll suss it out when we come here on the day, but I just went past the where the elevator is, which I don't think they use anymore. Substation thing there. I don't think this road goes anywhere. I'll have a look. No. But could be quite a cool parking spot if we get enough numbers.
Take the next right onto Ohakuri Road.
Just have a look down here. No public access. Quite often see those signs.
In 600 meters, make a U-turn.
But I'm not really going to access anything. I'm just going to have a look. Because I haven't been down here before, so I want to come down here and have a look. Usually if you can't go in somewhere, there's a gate like there. So in case you didn't know, I got a bit of a thing for hydroelectric dams. I think I said that at the beginning of the video. There you go, big gate there where you can't go in. But how cool though, I have to like
Make a U-turn.
have to do an Austin Powers 55-point turn now. Try not to hit anything. The staff are probably watching me on camera going, look at this guy. What the heck is he doing? So, yeah, we won't be coming down here. Not unless somebody from...
Slide right onto Ohakuri Road.
Not unless someone from Mercury Energy's watching this video and they're thinking, man, this guy's keen. We should give him a tour of the power station. Then, yeah, reach out, because I'm all for that. Hopefully my camera's not too jiggly on the $25 mount that I bought. Jiggling's, you know, we can live with jiggling as long as it doesn't actually fall off. Right, oh well, I've been down this road now.
Take the next right onto Okoroire Road.
So we'll carry on our journey to the bull ring.
Continue on Ohakuri Road for 4 kilometres.
Oh, bit of a slip here. Like I say, there's been lots of rain. I think record-breaking rain. So it's another good reason for me to come around these roads in advance. Although it's August now, I think we've got our next cruise sorted out for this month. So I'm thinking about this drive for September. as well as I think we're going to do another one in September as well, which will be more of a visit to somewhere, so stay tuned for that. Hope you're enjoying the drive, and that it's not just kind of boring. Not just boring. I saw that. If you see an orange marker on the side of the road, it's usually there for a reason. Quite a few rocks on the side of the road too. That wasn't a rock, that was just a sudden dip. Like most people nowadays, I don't carry a spare wheel, so I don't really want any tyres bursting and to call a recovery truck out here. I mean, that's always an adventure, but yeah, best avoided. But this is a pretty good road. I actually haven't been down this way. I've only gone to the dam there, Ohakuri, and turned around and gone kind of back home really, just as a little 40-minute drive from home. But so it is a through road, and we're 6
Turn right onto State Highway 1.
6 minutes from the bull ring. So we're nearly back on State Highway 1. So if we include the bull ring in this
Take the next right onto State Highway 1.
cruise, then it's slightly it's a bit weird. It's slightly off, well, in the opposite direction really of
On State Highway 1 for 7 kilometers.
of where we headed, but not far, 5 minutes off in the opposite direction. Then we just double back and carry on, which is what I'm doing now. Anyway, I'll switch this off for a few minutes and join you at the bull ring.
Take the next right onto Ohakuri Road, then your destination will be on the left.
Okay, so here we have the bull ring, store and cafe. As you can see, here's Angus. So I'll get park and I'm going to go and have a coffee.
You have arrived.
Now, like I say, we don't have to do this part of the trip, but it might be a good stop, it might not be. Oh, it's brought a tear to my eye, that's the cold. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be stopping here, guys. I'm sure it's fine for a quick coffee. I've just grabbed a regular flat white, which I haven't tried yet. Milky. I think it's got coffee in it, but yeah, I think when we leave the Ohakuri Dam, we're just going to keep going to the next stop, which is where I'm headed now. I can't remember what it is, but you'll find out in a minute, so stay tuned. Right, on to the next stop. My battery doesn't go flat first. Still got my coffee to have. The dogs are watching me. Go out this way, I think. There's like crater-sized potholes here. Wow. In fact, I think most craters are smaller than these. I don't know why I'm going out this way, but I am.
Head south, then turn left. Take the next left onto State Highway 1, State Highway 30.
My camera angle's all skew. I apologise, but
Continue on State Highway
just
1 for 3 kilometres.
doing things on the fly, really. So we're 30 minutes until the next stop. So we could stop there if you want to, grab a coffee. That's a regular flat white. It looks like a large flat white to me, but if you're watching this somewhere in the world where you drive on the right hand side of the road, your steering's on the left. Now my cord's all wrapped around my coffee now. That can only end badly. And you're right-handed, it must be so much easier drinking your coffee. Anyway, first world problems. So our turn-off's coming up toward Te Kuiti, which is probably where we'll just go
In 800 metres, turn right onto State Highway
when we do the drive.
for Te Kuiti.
But I wanted to show you an unusual geographical feature. Indicating too soon. Indicating too soon in a BMW's an offence.
Turn right onto State Highway 30. Signs for Te Kuiti.
Bad enough indicating at all. I'll see if I can find a spot to pull over. Up here. Oh, I turned off too soon. I'm going to turn around, try that again. I'm sure that was telling me to turn off down this way.
In 100 metres, turn right.
Oh, it's a different voice.
Turn right onto State Highway 1. Signs for State Highway 1, Taupo. Continue on State Highway 1 for 1 kilometre.
Right, now we're on the right track again.
In 800 metres, turn right onto Tirohanga Road.
So the turn-off's coming up. Deja vu. There is another dam I could show you. We'll go. Oh, hang on. Oh no, too late.
Take the next right onto Tirohanga Road.
There is the Atiamuri Dam over there. We could go get some photos over there, but I think there are more dams on the way, and you know, sometimes I think people aren't into dams as much as what I am. So it could be one dam too many.
Continue on Tirohanga Road for 23 kilometres.
Be damned. So I'll see if I can show you this interesting geographical feature. I kind of wish my camera was pointing out the window now because I'm looking at it. Basically just a rock that comes out of nowhere and goes straight up with trees growing on it. Doesn't sound very exciting, but maybe that's just my description. See if I can find a spot to pull over where you can see it. Too many trees are in the way. There it is. No, it doesn't look as good from this side. Hang on, I'll pull over here and I can reconfigure my camera positioning too. This looks like the local skid pad. Look at that. Oh, it's actually a road. Right. Oh, better not park in the middle of the road.
Continue for 5 kilometers.
Grab my camera. I'll show you this. Let's pause you for a minute. So yeah, it doesn't look anywhere near as good from this angle, unfortunately. It's probably the trees. Oh, I'm actually standing on a road here. That's probably not a great idea. The trees kind of soften how aggressively it moves out of the. I mean, it's all pretty flat around here. Anyway, that's kind of probably completely pointless. I'm going to see if I can mount my camera where you can see what I can see. Right, how's that? Have we still got sound? Yes, we have. I'm recording upside down, which makes life harder for me because it means I've got to flip everything around the right way. Make sure I don't get bowled by a truck coming down here. It's actually like another road, another whole road. Anyway, it's good to get out, go for a drive. Like I say, we've had a lot of rain and I don't have any work booked in today. And it's not raining, so could be things that I could be doing at home, but I thought, I'll come and do this. That mount that my camera's on is looking very, very wobbly. Anyway, I shouldn't be looking at that. I think my battery's going to go flat. I've got other batteries, but I thought, well, I'll just capture this little bit of typical New Zealand rural road, following a postie, but they're about to turn off. It's actually quite a good road. It's a little bit bumpy, as you can probably tell by the camera. And my $25 mount. My camera's, usually when I'm using it, it's on the gimbal, and it's a lot smoother. It has got stability control in it, but it's not the best. It's a Sony ZV-E10, in case you're wondering. And I've got a wide angle lens on it. And it's 10 to 20 mil. So I'll record until it goes flat. And when I get to our next stop, I'll put a fresh battery in. I'm sure there's lots of side roads around here that would be fun, but this is pretty good so far. Road workers. So in New Zealand, you either have 20,000 road cones that are 10 kilometres on each side of absolutely nothing happening, or you just come across it like that. It's one or the other. Here comes the backup. Here come the cones. So the destination today is the Okoroire, historic Okoroire town tavern, which is there's also some thermal hot springs there. If you're so inclined, you can walk down to those and have a soak. But for the destination for this cruise, we'll be finishing at the Okoroire pub, historic pub. This road's getting better. Oh, crashed and burnt. camera still recording. You might know. So this is our BMW F31. But there's it's really only when I'm on rough road surfaces, but there's a terrible hum, like that high-pitched hum that comes from the front. And I do have XYZ coilovers on it, which won't be helping. It just seems to be a lot of vibration transference. What's the term that they use for that? With noise, road noise, there's like a 3-letter term. You'll know what it is because you'll be Googling it right now, and I can't because I'm driving. But it's, yeah, I guess I've created problems by changing suspension components. And I have softened up the adjustable coilovers quite a lot. They're almost a little bit too soft in the front now. I've dialed them right down to 0. Sort of makes it a little bit, I don't know, sluggish, I guess, in the front. But it's more comfortable. Count magpies. So that was quite a climb. It was sort of ascending all the way there. Coming. What he's up to.
Ohakuri Road for 9 kilometers.
Just sitting there, probably having his lunch, or maybe he just got a coffee, checking out the view. There's lots of interesting looking roads coming off to the side here. So this was our planned next stop, Waipapa power station, but You sort of look on Google Maps and it looks like you can drive across there, but unfortunately you can't. So it's good to actually come and drive. No public access. But anyway, depending on how many cruise out this way, it could still be worth coming through here. Sorry, I point my camera in the right direction. It's very picturesque. The alarm just went off. I was hoping that they were going to open the gates, but I think they're just testing it. We'll carry on, I think. I'll set my camera up again so you can see where we're going. Alright, onwards. There's more roadworks coming up. Try and get out of here without someone driving into me, preferably. I wish you could drive across that dam. But no. No public access.
Continue on Waipapa Road for 22 kilometres.
Came up suddenly. Lucky the guy behind wasn't following too close, because he was honking along. Got a bit of debris flinging around under the car. stop. Might be a dam. So if you're thinking about coming on this drive tour, it's alright. Oh. Hello. Well, you're still with me, I think. It's not really the best place to adjust my shocks, but my camera's still going, so that's good news. So I put it back up where it fell off from again. It's good thinking, eh? Do that. Fell off. Put it back up exactly where it was before it fell off. I don't know how much of this video I'm going to include. Probably none of it. But if I have, I hope you're enjoying it. It's quite a nice bit of road. Could be a bit smoother. Camera's really jiggling. Hope it's not going to fall off again. Seems to be worse when it's mounted on the windscreen. I don't even know what the sound's going to be like. Maybe all you can hear is road noise. I think we're about 4 kilometres away from where we cross over the Waikato River. And I'll probably stop there if I can, if there's a stopping place, and show you what I'm looking at. Not a lot of traffic on this road, which is good. I was stuck behind a truck for quite a long way and I just couldn't be bothered passing him. Narrow road, wide truck, just didn't see the point. those signs that say reduce speed now, but they never say why and to how much. It's very ambiguous. Looks alarming.
600 metres, turn right onto Rotingata Road. Signs for Pukeatua, Arapuni.
Well, this might be the crossing. I don't know. We'll find out.
Take the next right onto Rotingata Road. Signs for Pukeatua, Arapuni. Continue on Rotingata Road for 7 kilometres.
See what this road's like. It's a decent drive. Like if you want a long drive, this is definitely there. This looks like a good bit of road. I should have hardened my shocks up. There's a sign that you all like seeing. My back shock's too hard still, I think. Oof. Camera hasn't fallen off yet. Birds.
right onto Arapuni Road. Signs for Putaruru. on Arapuni Road for 3 kilometers.
Roadworks. It's unfortunately something that you're probably just going to strike everywhere at the moment because of, like I say, all the bad weather that we've had and the effects that it's had on the roads.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Must be another dam. Hey, it is. It's another dam. So this is South Waikato. Welcome to South Waikato. So we'll stop over here and have a little look, hopefully. No jumping off bridge, people. This is interesting. So we're definitely crossing a dam here. We've arrived.
You have arrived.
I don't know where we've arrived to, but we've arrived somewhere. Don't know if there's anywhere to stop here. So that's the Arapuni Dam, and there's nowhere to stop. So we're going to continue. Next stop, Putaruru. about 9 minutes from Putaruru. Don't think I've been to Putaruru before. Sort of having second thoughts about this as a drive tour. It's not very, some of it's interesting, but it's kind of just driving, really. Maybe that's what everyone wants to do, it's just drive. It's probably be more fun when there's a few of you, instead of just me talking to my camera. Probably quite a good mix, thinking about it again, probably quite a good mix, this drive of a little bit of windy, challenging road combined with some more lazy, kind of nicer roads like this one, which can be nice, sort of breaks it up a bit. And it's not like it's dead straight and completely boring. I mean, you don't have to be breaking any land speed records, you know. You just get out and drive and enjoy it. You can see, I don't know if you can see on your screen, but there's a lot of kind of heavy duty power lines along this drive, because there's the hydroelectric power stations that we're always quite nearby along the river. The thing with our roads at the moment is, because of all the lumps and bumps and all that sort of thing, so you got to kind of slow down a bit, because you need a bit of time to avoid these imperfections in the road. It's the same with following distance. If you keep back from the car that's in front of you, you can actually see the road, you can see what you need to avoid. If you're right behind the car that's in front of you, then you can't see what's coming up. So we're coming into Putaruru. I've seen the sign to turn off to Putaruru plenty of times, heading between sort of Tirau and Rotorua, and it's not far from where the Blue Springs are, which is just reopened, apparently very, very nice. quite interesting driving through these little towns. Sometimes they're interesting to drive through, but not particularly interesting to stop at.
In 400 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Princess Street.
Roundabout. Sorry, I'm talking
In
to myself.
200 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Main Street heading to State Highway 1.
So this is downtown Putaruru. Doesn't look like anyone knows where they're going. Oh. It's 10 to 1 in the afternoon. I just wondered why. I was starting to feel a bit hungry. That is why. It's past lunchtime.
In 150 meters, enter the roundabout.
Enter? What's entering the roundabout? What does that mean?
Enter the roundabout, then you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, right. Let these ladies cross. There you go, you're famous now. World famous in Putaruru. Not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Follow these cars, usually when you take the busiest route.
You have arrived. Continue on State Highway 1 for 8 kilometers.
Oh, I should have gone and got a... Oh, it's not BP. I was going to say, I should have gone and got a BP pie. Oh, it's a bakery. No. It's alright, you just pull out. It's the way you do it. You wait for a car to come and then you pull out. You've probably been waiting for ages for me to come down the road, so you could pull out in front of me. So the next place that we're driving through, I think I need some water. I'd also need the bathroom, so it's that awkward position between being thirsty and needing the bathroom, not wanting to drink water. Next town that we're driving through is Tito, or you might like to call it Tito. Alright, so we are just coming into the lovely township of Tito. If you're into your Trelise Cooper or your Bendon, a couple of shops here, outlet shops, heaps of cafes. Used to be a good little gallery here that I was in. move to Taupo now.
In 300 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
And probably time for a little park up somewhere in our walk, I think. If I can find a car park. Might be one. Okay, I've got my pie. Next stop is Okoroire Historic Hotel. But I need to stop and eat my pie somewhere. So we'll have a look for a little spot. Like there. Okay, so had my pie at T-Rail, and this is quite a nice little bit of road. This, when I caught up with Nathan, who built the M3 Touring, the F81 M3 Touring. We shot through this way just for a little drive, a little burst in his car, and yeah, it's quite a good road. Don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to load everything I videoed today because I videoed a lot, but hopefully, if I can condense this down into something that you can watch. Let me know if what you've seen interests you as far as a little drive tour goes. There's not a lot of places to stop at. Well, you can stop anywhere if you want. But as far as photo ops go, that sort of thing goes, nothing particular. A few scenic spots, I guess.
right onto Somerville Road, signs for Rotorua, then sharp right.
So if you're into golf, there's quite a nice golf course here too.
Sharp right, then your destination will be on the left.
And this is the Okoroire Hot Springs Hotel. That's the proper name for it. They still haven't fixed the driveway.
Your
And
destination is on the left.
oh, is that what it is? Oh, look at that. Oh God. Oh. And this is quite a popular, I won't stop, I won't stay here, but I'll just show you. I'll turn around, point the camera at it. So here we have the bike shed, which very popular with weekend bikers cruising out here. Just back up. Seeing you can hear me, I can stand in front of my car. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour, or a little taste of what we could do as a drive tour. It's been quite fun, quite interesting roads. Could be good enough for a drive. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you in another video soon. Bye.